a man to me, you're all I am. Where the hell am I?
Good afternoon. Coming at you here trying to do the daily recap. And it's not good. It's not a good daily recap at all. I'm going to start off here with the Top Step account. So, as you can see here, today we had a loser, $2,388. As you can see right there. We may ask yourself, how could you lose $2,388 in your Top Step account in a single day when, in fact, there is a daily loss limit of $1,000? Well, this is what slippage is called. So when you try to trade the news and you get stopped out, doesn't matter where your stop is. It's going to fill your order at the nearest, at the nearest order. So in other words, if your stop is $100, but the next nearest stop is $1,000 away, that's where it's going to fill you at. And that's exactly what happened. So CPI news came out this morning at 8:30. And I decided I was going to just put a bracket order just above the high of day here at 44. Only looking for 10 handles. So it went up. I know this was kind of stupid, but I've done this before, had pretty good success with it, never had this kind of thing happen before. I have heard of this though. So it fills me at 8:30. Let's go on the 1 minute candle there. Took me out of there. Let's go back to 8:30. All right, so it fills me as it breaks the high here. Let's see, go back so I can see where so my order was there at 45. So as you can see, it fills me. I'm only looking for 10 handles. It does not go 10 handles. It goes about 5 and then makes this big wick down. And as it made that wick down, I had my stop loss at $100. And I did this with 2 contracts. So my stop was at $100, and it indeed stopped me out for $2,388, even though I was only risking $200 on that particular trade. So that is how you end up down $2,000 on your Top Step account in a single day, even though your stop loss is $1,000 daily. So as you can see, we're almost touching the max drawdown here. $50,054 is our current balance. The drawdown is at a $50,000. So that means tomorrow we're going to have a nice day. Luckily, this static drawdown is an end of day drawdown. So we still have tomorrow to have a nice little, maybe $800,000 day to get this back up here. But this is just a lesson. I'm sharing this just to be completely transparent with you guys. I don't want to hide anything from you. So the good, the bad, the ugly, you're going to get it all. And this is a lesson in not trading the news. That initial burst, you can't trade it anyway on Apex. But this morning, I thought we were going to get the move up. I probably should have just entered the trade before the move happened. As you can see, we kind of were moving up anyway here. So if I'd have been long from, somewhere in here, probably would have hit my profit before taking me out there. But again, just being fully transparent with you guys. I traded the news. This is my attempt this morning. And we got burned by it. So we were so close to the profit target too. We were only $557 away. But that's okay. I'm not going to let it get me down. We are going to do our best tomorrow to have a nice, $500-$600 day. And if we can do that, then, we've strung some winning days together before. So there's no reason we can't do it again and get this right back up here and hit this target. If not, we reset. We start over in step 2. And just kind of go from there. So as you can see, this is the current account balance. These are the details on it. And this is kind of the breakdown of the daily summary. And I don't know why it says 8 contracts. I literally went in with 2 contracts and it was 1 trade. So But anyways, that is the daily recap for the Top Step there. And we ended up in the Apex about $200. Nothing to kind of write home about. We indeed blew another Apex account because I was kind of tilted. Didn't say anything about it, but at open, I was considering not even trading because of how I was feeling. But I let this first 30 minutes of the day, get the best of me again. I did not even catch this move down. So starting tomorrow, we're going to start a new rule. And we are not going to trade the first half hour of the day. We are going to be a spectator. Because what happened at 10 a.m. here? We started looking for the silver bullet setup. So what we wanted was a sweep of liquidity to the downside, which we got here. It traded below that low. And now we're looking for a shift back to the upside. So what happens? We get a shift back to the upside with displacement. We took a long here at 14,995. And we made about $1,000 on this move up. I also outlined, I did take short profit here because I was in the Apex account, so just kind of got back to even on that. And then I did outline the silver bullet setup in the afternoon as well. And I took that only in my practice account just because I was feeling kind of, my confidence was kind of lacking a little there. There was actually two different setups this afternoon that I didn't notice. I didn't come in here until about 2:30. So I kind of missed this one. You have a market structure shift here, leaving this gap. So you could have got short here at this 15,062. You would have took about, 12 handles of heat, but your stop would be there at 077. So short from 15,062, you would have wrote it down to 15,013. So a nice little 50 handle move there. This is the short that I actually took, and I posted a video on my channel, but it was in my practice account. So got a market structure shift to the upside here. I put my order right here at 15,028. You can see that we got filled. We took some heat on it. Did we get stopped? No. Stop could go here or here. I chose to put mine here. So we did take some heat on it, but it bounced out of there. And we end up taking profit at 50 handles. Again, this was, it traded all the way up, and then I put my stop at 50 handles at 78 right in here because we created this gap. So I was thinking maybe we hold this gap. So I put my, actually I put it right below that swing low there. And so as it traded back down, it stopped me out. Had I left my stop here, or even just below the VWAP here at this area, you'd see we would have never got stopped, and at the end of the day we pierced that 5100 level, which was kind of my target. So I had a nice little 50 handle move there at the end of the day in the practice account for $1,000. And that's kind of what I'm going to be looking for from now on. I'm just going to be looking for the silver bullet setup because I've noticed that's what I trade the best. I do that the best. I'm good at recognizing that, picking it out, and looking for my entry. So there's no real reason for me to do anything other than that. So tomorrow morning, or actually tonight, we're going to trade the London session from 3 to 4. We're going to look for the silver bullet setup and do it on the Apex and the Top Step account. And let's just see what happens. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe. And if you want to hit that bell notification, join me at 3 a.m. tonight for the London session. If not, we will be live tomorrow at 9:20. As always, appreciate you watching, and we'll see you then.